Hello, welcome to my video. In this video, I'm going to talk about ICTs in constructivist classrooms. This video has three parts. First, I'm going to analyze constructivism from a theoretical perspective. Second, we're going to discuss constructivist approaches and learning. The final part presents three ICT learning tools in a Year 10 classroom. Constructivism is generally about each student approaching and constructing his or her own knowledge. It believes that students connect new knowledge and experiences to what they already know and can do as prior knowledge, sometimes reconstructing what they know and can do to accommodate new knowledge and experiences. At the heart of constructivist approaches is the key idea that whatever instructional events happen in the classroom, students will perceive them in their own unique way. There are many types of constructivism, but the two main constructivist camps are individual constructivism and social constructivism. First, let's look at individual constructivism. Individual constructivism is concerned with individual learners and how they construct their knowledge, beliefs, and identity during the learning process. It is founded on Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development, especially the individual's progression through the 4 stages. Piaget was mostly concerned with the effect of a child's physical and social environment on his or her internal cognitive process. He thought that the learning that occurred depended upon the student's maturation and experiences. While social constructivism draws largely on Lev Vygotsky's belief that social processes are integral to learning, it holds that an individual learner's cognitive development is shaped by social interaction. Vygotsky viewed a student's understanding as being developed through interaction with other individuals, particularly if those individuals have deep understandings of the subject, because this is where the scaffolding can occur. He viewed knowledge as evolving through cognitive conflict and social negotiation. According to Vygotsky, the use of tools does not only facilitate thinking, but also fundamentally alters and shapes it. This point is closely related to the theme in this video. If we compare these two types of constructivism, we can see some commonnesses and differences. Among others, both of them believe that people actively construct knowledge, and social interaction can assist the process of knowledge construction. The differences lie in the fact that individual constructivism focuses more on cognition and the individual, while social constructivism focuses more on language and the group. Piaget viewed that the individual had to develop before they can learn certain things according to his stage theory, while Vygotsky believed that learning could impact on and assist development. So that's the theory. In practice, constructivist approaches are commonplace in today's classrooms. Featherstone 2007 observes that constructivism is currently the dominant approach to learning in Australia. Callan 2016 remarks that many contemporary views of effective teaching are based upon constructivist theories of learning. To be specific, the common constructivist approaches in the classroom include inquiry learning, problem-based learning, scaffolding in the form of cognitive apprenticeship, group work and discussion, collaborative learning, and sometimes working with families. Just now we've mentioned that, according to Vygotsky, the use of tools does not only facilitate thinking, but fundamentally alters and shapes it. The use of ICT transforms not only learning and teaching, but also the curriculum. For students, ICT literacy is one of the 7 general capabilities, while for teachers, ICT is also included as a mandatory skill in the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers. In the following section, I'm going to briefly discuss the use of iPad, Padlet, and mind maps in a Year 10 classroom. In the classroom, iPad connected to the internet can be used as intellectual partners for students. It is a more fun and attractive tool for today's students who are digital natives, according to Prensky. If used properly, it can serve as many purposes as possible. For example, through the Kindle or iBooks, iPad can be a useful tool to boost the students' reading skills. In Keynote, students can create presentations with the app on the iPad, no computer required. Skype, Edmodo, and a variety of apps are also available in iPad to have discussions with classmates. iPad can definitely cater to learners with diverse needs. Take reading, for example. Today's digital natives are more likely to prefer reading on digital devices. So for them, there are no better tools than Kindle and iBooks in iPad. With iPad connected to the internet, the students can also check the book reviews before or after the reading through such platforms like Goodreads. The caution is that with so many apps and games and websites out there, iPad can be very distracting. If poorly used, iPad won't help the students learn, and what's worse, it will render the teacher to an inferior position, and teachers will find it harder to engage the students and get their attention when necessary. Padlet. Padlet is a free, easy-to-use online tool that allows learners to work and interact collaboratively online. Think of Padlet as a virtual wall where users can post content and comments in real time. Padlet can create opportunities to embed whole class engagement into a variety of teaching environments and fosters student-centered active learning based on discussion, collaboration, peer learning, and problem solving. The benefits of Padlet are obvious. Padlet enables collaboration and knowledge sharing. All students can take part, not only those confident ones. And the students post anonymously, encouraging participation from all and supporting an inclusive environment. So it sounds particularly attractive for those students who are introverted and less willing to contribute in real classrooms. But the teachers should bear at least two things in mind. First, it can be easy to be distracted by the tool. Second, because the students can post anonymously, if not properly managed, Padlet might become a place where cyberbullying occurs. Mind maps. Mind maps are visual representations of concepts. In a constructivist classroom, mind maps can be a very useful tool for brainstorming, note-taking, planning a speech or essay, and problem solving. Mind maps are extremely helpful for those students who prefer to visualize their thinking. And if used properly, mind maps can also help with higher order processing. But the caution is that mind maps mainly present dots or bullet points, so this kind of drafting often leads to a fragmented way of thinking. After all, the bullet points of an essay are not the essay itself. I'd like to conclude my video with Bill Gates' words. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. Thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed my video.